10 incredibly strange school practices from around the world. Jumpsuit punishment. Students who violate the dress code at Gonzales High School in Texas are required to wear a black prison uniform made by real prisoners. The jumpsuit is used as punishment for offenses such as wearing wrong clothes or having facial hair. However, other kids enjoyed wearing the jumpsuits and did it on purpose to appear cool. Limited bathroom breaks. Students at Evergreen Park High School in Chicago are only allowed to use the restroom 3 times every semester during class. If they need to go more frequently, they must make up the time after school. The school introduced this rule to prevent students from using restroom breaks as an excuse to skip class. However, parents are unhappy because the rule contradicts advice to drink plenty of water and can lead to health issues like urinary tract infections. Chinese naps. In China, students have a 30-minute nap after lunch. This break improves memory and academic performance. From little children to senior students, everyone takes a nap at their desks. Younger children can bring blankets and pillows to sleep more comfortably, whilst older students can nap in their chairs. This can cause muscle and spine issues, but staying awake and not being late is a priority. No best friends. At Thomas School in London, where Prince George goes, students are not allowed to have a best friend. The concept is that having just one best friend may prevent you from making new friends and cause problems if you fall out. Instead, the school encourages students to make many friends. With his palace to hang out in, Prince George should have no trouble meeting friends. No red pens. In Cornwall, England, teachers can't use red pens to mark students' work anymore. Red was seen as too harsh and upsetting for students. Instead, teachers use green pens and have to write 2 or 3 positive comments, even if the work isn't great. Students can reply to the teacher's comments using purple ink. It's like a new way of grading where even a low grade could be seen as a positive. Electronic tagging. In Houston, USA, schools use electronic tags to keep track of student attendance. Since schools get more money if more students attend, the tags help show where students are in the school at all times. This way, they know if students are skipping class or hanging out in other areas. However, students might give their tags to friends or leave the school, so the tags don't catch everything. No winning. In certain UK primary schools, students no longer compete to win. Instead of having sports days where winners are picked, children now play in teams and all receive the same award. The goal is to prevent upsetting kids who might not win, especially if they aren't particularly athletic. Some parents disagree, saying that learning to cope with both winning and losing is a valuable lesson. Japanese school rules. Japanese schools have very strict rules. Students go to school a lot and only get a 5-week summer break. Many people use this time to complete their homework or projects. Schools used to be open 6 days a week, but in 1992, the government said students could have Saturdays off too. Despite this, some schools remain open on Saturday. After school, students clean the school, including dusting, mopping, and scrubbing the bathrooms. No photos please. In 2010, a school in Watford, England, made a rule banning all photos of students, both inside and outside the school. No pictures were allowed on sports days, school plays, or even class photos. The school said it was to prevent internet harassment and abuse. However, many parents and students thought this rule was too extreme, especially since everyone has a camera on their phone these days. Looking back, some people might wish their old school photos had never been taken, but enforcing this rule is very tough. No talking about college. In some schools in New York, students are not allowed to talk about which college they will attend. This rule helps avoid awkwardness if some students get into colleges and others don't. It's all about preventing discomfort among friends.